In today's video, we talk about a handful of things. One person beat cancer, another person wants to know if they can do anything without a gym, and one person is so fat that they can't do basic things. I have empathy for you. Hey, I'm Matt from Matt Lane Fitness. Welcome to the Ask a Male Fit Show. You ask your fitness questions, and I answer them. It's exactly what it looks like. I'm a behavior change specialist, a registered nurse, and a personal trainer. I hope that you'll drop your questions down below, and thank you so friggin' much for giving me just a little bit of your time. I will not waste it. Let's jump into the first question. Here we go. In need of some guidance, if allowed. Of course you're allowed. Of course. Hey everyone, I am trying to get back into working out and trying to meet my goals. Good for you. In 2020, I was working out 6 days a week and had my diet on point. Rad. And was getting really good results. I had lost 60 pounds. Holy mother, that's a lot. Good for you. And was well on my way to meeting my first goal of being below 200. Okay. Then in August of 2020, I was diagnosed with leukemia. Wow. Wow. That's tough. Okay. That put a stop to my workouts and diet since the doctors encouraged me to eat everything I could. Understood. Understood. Hey, that point, it's survival. At that point, it's survival. So, well, it's been 2 years and I'm cancer-free. Wow, that's awesome. I'm super happy for you. That's awesome. This is your struggle now, is figuring this out. What an awesome problem to have. That's great. The problem is I'm having a hard time trying to work out. I am medically cleared to do so. Awesome. But I'm having a lot of pain due to still doing chemo. Okay. It's mainly in my back and hips, and I know if I lost some weight, it would help. Hey, you want to cool it in there? I'm shooting a video. Relax. I love you, puppies. I'm having a lot of pain due to the chemo, mainly in the hips and the back. I lost some weight. I know if I lost some weight, it would help with the pain. Understood. I changed my diet to be healthier. Ooh, that word. But with all the medications I'm on, gained back all the. Oh boy. So, there's something that happens on this. Every now and then the English language just completely eludes my mind. Let me slow it down here. I changed my diet to be healthier, but with all the medication I'm on, it's not enough. I have gained back all the weight I originally lost, and I'm finding it very difficult to find motivation. I've worked so hard to get healthier already, and to have all that wiped out is very disheartening. Any tips, tricks, or exercise to help me get started would be great. All right, I got to stand up for this one. Here's the deal. You have done something that not everybody has been through, and I'll be honest with you, I haven't been through it. So I can only speculate, but I have to come at this with empathy for you and say, I can't imagine how difficult that must have been. Now, I will put my personal trainer hat on and say that there are some things that you can absolutely do. I'm glad that you pointed out you were cleared to work out, but you are still doing chemo. If you are still doing chemo, I would highly suggest you take things even slower than you would normally hear me say, okay? Because yes, you are at a risk for possibly breaking bones and all that. So you can actually find personal trainers and people that are specialized in cancer. So I'm a behavioral change specialist. Some people focus on cancer patients recovering cancer. I will admit that is not me, but I can tell you that I do know that you have to take things super slow. So how you did things back in the day, you got to dial it back more than 50%. You have to take it so crazy slow. If I were in your shoes, I would heavily be focusing on, holy crap, I'm still here. I have the ability to work out. I know it sucks. I get it. But focus on that, or else you're going to drive yourself nuts. Focus on that. Take it super slow. Now, the pain that you're experiencing, I would not do heavy loads in the beginning when it comes to working out. I would take it super slow. Walking. I would just start walking. Start with walking, especially while you're doing chemo. When you're completely done with chemo, then I would say maybe start looking to do some resistance training. It's not to say you can't do resistance training on chemo, but it's just something I'd be super careful with, because if you get injured, that's going to take even more time to recover. So take your time, take it super slow. Congratulations. Watch the nutrition. Use the app, Lose It. Use the app MyFitnessPal to track your calories. Put yourself in a slight calorie deficit. You do need calories. You do need calories when it comes to recovering, especially when you're doing chemo. Chemo takes a lot out of you. And you have to recover. So don't worry about crazy fat loss. I would eat at maintenance. I wouldn't even worry about a calorie deficit right now. Just start getting some of these things going. Some of them going. And then you will start to create what I call the positivity snowball. You keep doing one thing, and man, this one got easy. I'm sticking to it. I can add one more thing, and that snowball gets rolling down that hill faster and bigger, and you're crushing it, and I'm happy for you. Keep on friggin' going. I like this image. Here we go. The human mind often creates problems that don't exist. Let's learn to chill out and relax. Oh, I would love to have that tattooed on me somewhere, but if it were up to me about how many script tattoos I would allow myself, I'd look like a dictionary, but that's a cool image. No, not a question, but I like injecting some of these every now and then. Moving on to the next question. Is it simple to lose weight and have a fit body without a gym? I'm just going to answer yes to this. Yes, it is, but let's go even deeper. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm really glad I found this subreddit. If you don't know, this is a subreddit called Lose It that I pull some of these questions from. Everyone is such a motivation here. So I want to try and start losing weight for real tomorrow. For real. As opposed to, I'm kidding. I've been promising that I do it for like the whole summer, to be honest, but that's not the point right now. I gotta reread that. I've been promising that I do it. Okay, Reddit. The folks on Reddit. Can we proofread something, please? I've been promising that I'll do it for like the whole summer, to be honest, but that's not the point right now. But unfortunately, I can't hit the gym because of financial issues. No biggie, no biggie. How effective were the workouts at home videos on YouTube in your experience? They can be great. They can be great. If I spend like 30 or 60 minutes a day, oh my gosh, on them 3 times a week, absolutely. How big of a help in losing weight will this routine be? A lot, a whole lot. Considering that I'll eat around 1,000 to 1,400 calories a day. Okay, you know calories in versus calories out. However, that's pretty low on calories. My approximate parameter is 164 centimeters, 66 kilos. I'm a girl, 20-year-old, by the way. Thank you to everyone in advance. Okay, here's the deal. Yes, you do not need a gym to get fit and accomplish your fitness goals. You do not need a gym to drop weight. You do not need a gym to drop fat. You don't. You do not need a gym to attain your fitness goals. You can do everything with body weight. Or if you could just pick up some dumbbells, some bands. I mean, there's so much that can be done at the house. So much. I have a workout playlist that I will actually plug over here. And I have a bunch of workouts that are anywhere from, I think the shortest one is 5 minutes all the way up to 30 minutes. But yeah, that's plenty. Plenty. But if your calories aren't in check, if you aren't in a deficit, you will not lose weight. Now, 1,000 to 1,400 calories. Pretty dadgum low. But I'd put yourself in a deficit and focus on how you feel. If you're constantly hungry, if you're having a bunch of aches and pains that's not associated with just starting out working out, you're going to have that. But if you are, let's say a month or 2 months in, and you're like, oh man, I'm having so much pain and whatnot, it could be that you're too low in calories. So eat in a deficit. Yes, that's plenty of workout. You don't need a gym. And focus on how you're feeling as far as that calorie number goes. It feels a little low, but I could be wrong. Moving on to the last question. I feel like I'm so fat by now, I can't do basic things, okay? I'm at the point of my life, I don't know what to do anymore. Seems like that was a typo. I'm weighing in at 140 kilos and 180 centimeters tall. Since COVID started, I've gained about 20 kilos. I've lost a good job in IT, and now I'm working from home, not getting out for days, sometimes weeks. Eating a lot or eating good food is probably the only thing that makes me happy in life by now. I think you mean right now. I don't know what to do about my weight. Every type of diet I've tried made me lose some weight. Stopped the diet, got back on my usual fast food and drinking cola like water. Gained twice weight, getting out of bed or literally moving in bed is becoming difficult. Putting on shoes and not to mention some other basic activities is now hard. What pissed me off the most, I went out shopping for clothes and other stuff when my mom's birthday was around and I couldn't find a single clothing store that had my sizes and that would fit me. This just made me feel even more super depressed. How can I lose weight and stay on the diet? And yes, I'm too shy to go to the gym. All right, so first and foremost, I want to say, holy crap, the spelling really threw me off on this, but here's the thing. It sounds like there is some depression going on here. So if you feel that you need a licensed professional, if you feel like you need to see a psychologist, a therapist, then I highly encourage you do that, okay? Mental health, you can't sleep on it. If your mental health isn't right, you can't really get with the mental fitness. So I highly encourage you to do that if you feel you need to. When it comes to weight loss, fat loss, all the different diets in the world don't really mean much if it doesn't put you in a calorie deficit. Now, what is a calorie deficit? This is what we call calorie maintenance right here where I'm pointing to. Let's just say that let's just say 2,000 calories a day would make you right now maintain your weight. It maintains your weight. If you eat anything less than 2,000 calories on a long enough timeline, you will be losing fat, okay? You will be losing fat. If you eat more than 2,000 calories, you're gonna gain fat. And it sounds like what you've been doing is you've been eating more than your maintenance calories. Now, that is not your maintenance calories, I would imagine. But you can use apps like Lose It or MyFitnessPal to figure that out. You can figure out what your maintenance is and then put yourself in a calorie deficit. So that's the science behind losing fat, okay? Now, when it comes to working out in a gym, you don't have to go to a gym. You do not have to go to a gym. For where you are and in your state, I would so highly encourage you to take things so simple, to take things so slow, and to keep it super simple. Just get out and walk. And here's the deal. I wouldn't even say that you need to do this every day. I think that you just need to stick to once a week. Hey, on Mondays, come hell or high water, regardless of how I feel, whatever's going on, Monday, I'm going to go walk for 10 minutes. I'm going to get out there and I'm going to walk, okay? That's what you commit to for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Get it to be a routine and to where you are like, yeah, I know that's what I do. That's what you do. And then you can raise the time up. You can raise the intensity up, okay? Start going 3 times a week, 10 minutes. Start going 4 times, 10 minutes. Or increase it by 5 minutes of the actual walk, 15 minutes. Keep it super simple. That is so huge. From a mental fitness standpoint, the behavior change is what matters. The workouts don't matter. The diets don't matter. None of that matters if you don't have mental fitness and if you can't stick to it. The best diet in the world, the best workout in the world, it doesn't mean crap because you can't stick to it. I hope that that brings you some help. I also think it would be huge for you to get out, get in the sun, and I think that that's what the walking could really help you with. Get out, get working. You have my empathy. You can do it. You can do it. You can friggin' do it. 2020 kicked a lot of people's ass, but you can do it. You don't have to be perfect at this fitness thing. Just be better than yesterday every day. Why am I saying the tagline now? I don't really know. If you're looking for fitness plans based in behavior change and science, that's exactly what I do. Thank you so much to the Mental Fit Mafia, to the patrons. I really appreciate you. Drop your comment down below. I already said the tagline, so I'm out of here.